Okay, hello. I'm going to show you how to use Metal. So once you have downloaded it and installed it, um, once you run the installer, it won't open by itself. Okay, at least it did not open by itself for me. So you'll find it in your taskbar somewhere. It's a cold M. If you don't see it in your taskbar, just click this arrow, and then you should just double click it. And the first thing you'll see is this here. So you'll have to sign up for an account. It's much easier if you just use your Google account or your email. I don't know, whichever. That's your choice. This part is all up to you. So I'm just gonna use my Google account, and yeah, since mine I was already signed in and I just signed out for the purpose of demonstration. It didn't give me a prompt or anything. It just signed in straight away. So all right, first thing you need to do, you just need to go to your settings. Yeah, this is like the home page. Just go to your settings, and then you need to come here, and it'll I think it'll take you straight to clips and recordings. If not, go to clips and recordings uh, to set up your recording stuff. So I think you can leave capture clips on. Let's try to turn it off and see, because I don't need clips. So with a clip, it's like capturing the last 3 minutes, last whatever time you set here when you press the shortcut or hotkey, which is F8. Okay, so it's cool if maybe something happened and you want to record the last 3 minutes, the last X minutes, whatever that may be for you. Okay, and then quality. This is the important one. So this depends on. This will largely impact your performance a little bit. So if you are on I don't know, if you have like some decent specs on your PC, I think you can leave it at high quality or standard, whichever one of these. So 720p, that will be the recording quality, 60 fps, 1080p, 60 fps. And there's custom here if you want to adjust these settings for yourself. Like if maybe you want 720p, but you see that your video is too blurry on on a phone or on a 720p screen, you can come to custom, select standard first, then go to custom. So the preset is high, the resolution is high. You leave your FPS, and then you can increase your bitrate. This will make your video look slightly better. And then your video encoder, if you have a strong enough GPU, you can just use GPU. If you have a strong enough CPU or you're using integrated graphics, I think you can stick with CPU. I'm not sure. So you can try either one and then see which one works best for you. You just have to see like which one is not taking the most performance from your game. Then another important thing is full length recording. So this I'm sure is what you're most interested in. For full session recording, it will record your entire game from the moment you open it until you close it. So you can press any of your clipping or bookmark keys to create a bookmark. So with the bookmark, after you're done with your game session, you can highlight like important moments or stuff like that. But it makes a sound, so I'm not sure how well you can use this feature. And then enable long press to start recording. This is the one you need. So this one starts a long recording if you hold down any of your recording hotkeys for more than 1 second. So it's this one. This is the this is the recording hotkey. There's no other setting for it. So it's useful for recording segments where you know what is going to happen. For example, from replay files for cutscenes or starting a new match. So while you're in game, you can just hold a button to start recording, and then it will start recording. First, it will play a sound to tell you it started recording, and then when you feel like you're done, you just hold the button again. It will tell you it's gonna stop recording and finish the recording there. Okay, and then storage limit, you can just leave it at no limit. Capture folder location, you can set it anywhere. Mine is my primary drive, so C and then metal. I can show you the folder now. Uh, C, and then metal right there, and then the in clips, then the game name, and then you look at whatever you need. The recordings will be there, like Euro Truck Sim. See, looks like it also creates a thumbnail for you based on the recording. Okay, excuse me. And then you can set it to no limits. There's no need to set a limit here. So obviously you'll manage the space by yourself. Uh, Other recording, game switch, I don't know what that does. Monitor selection, if you have more than one monitor, so just set which display you want to record from. So yeah, I would be careful and set it the first time just to test and see which one is which. Video aspect ratio, you can leave it as game aspect ratio so that it looks exactly the same as the game, so it's not cropped or anything like that. And then external recorders import location, this is not necessary. Show mouse cursor, if you want to show the mouse cursor on your videos, that's the setting you need. I think I should keep it on for this. Nah, I don't need to, because I'm recording this tutorial using another recording software as well. Then advanced recording, yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm not even gonna bother. A recording buffer, this one is very important. So this is where your video is stored while you are recording it. Memory buffer is recommended for SSDs and optimal performance, but it will take more RAM. So I would use the setting if you have a lot of RAM. Like I have 24 gigs, so I would use the setting myself, and it won't impact me that much because the games don't even use that much RAM. And then you can set it to disk just to be safe. So it's slower, but it will be more reliable, more stable. Okay, and let's go to audio and camera. So you can just set it to record all PC audio, or record game audio, or record game audio and Discord audio only. But record all PC audio is generally not bad. I mean, it's the option I'm using. And then input device settings, microphone input. If you have a microphone, turn it on. Yeah, you better watch your mouth. Okay. And then mono audio input. I don't understand that setting. Not even gonna bother. Microphone. You select your microphone. So I'm gonna select headset microphone, which is the one I'm using now. I think I can double check. Input device, headset microphone, not NVIDIA broadcast. And then you can adjust your input volume. So this is how loud your microphone is. And then here you have mic test. You can just test your mic, see if it works. See the immediate feedback. Yeah. And then you can turn on noise suppression in case you have like you're in a noisy area. You can just reduce the background noise. I don't know how well this works, but because it's quite quiet where I am right now. Voice clipping, clip using your voice by saying metal, clip that. Clipping has never been easier. Wow, okay, that is a very cool feature. So I guess you can create a like short clip using just by saying metal, clip that, so it'll always be listening, which is nice. Then push to talk, only record your microphone if a hotkey is held down. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend this one, but yeah, it's whatever. And then output device settings, audio output, just set it to audio auto. I set it to auto. You can just set it to a specific one. Let me just make sure it's the same one that's getting all the game audio. So headset, earphone is the output device I'm using. And camera overlay, turn this on and choose your webcam to overlay on top of your clips. So yeah, I guess it's kind of straightforward, but I'm not going to do this. If you want that, I'll have to make an entire video dedicated to it. I'll have to test it first and see how it works. I'm not going to test it out now. Cool. Now let's just jump into our game. My game is already open and create a recording. By the way, your recordings will go into your library. So all of the recordings you've made will be here, and you can play them.
Recording start.
You can edit them as well, and all of that stuff. I don't know what features there are. This app does have some ads, but I don't think they're that bad. So I even turned cloud sync off. It's off. I don't need it. You can choose to turn off Metal's recording. You chose to turn off Metal's recording capabilities. Here. I'm not sure. Let's see if it actually can record. Oh. So I can't use the, yeah, you can't disable capturing clips, so that has to stay on if you want to record stuff. Okay, cool. Let's get into a game and do a few recordings. So you have to hold down the recording hotkey. Mine is F8, so I'm gonna hold down F8.
Recording started.
And it has started. It's so loud. I think you can turn it down a bit. Let's drive to maybe the next toll gate. Yeah, that's the closest one. I guess we'll go to the nearest toll gate. And yeah. Also, I think it should be able to pick up my microphone now, set up properly. So if you wanna speak while you're recording, you know, do your thing. There is no way of knowing if it's recording while it's recording. So you just have to remember that you started a recording. With Metal at least. With NVIDIA, which is the one I'm using to record the guide, on the top right there's some icons that are visible only to me that show me that, hey, the recording is in session. And these icons won't appear on the final video either. Oh shit. Maybe I need to turn up my track stability. Or slow down, I don't know. My battery is low. Which is funny because I charged these headphones before I started. Just open the thing, bro. Okay, let's stop the recording. So I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna hold F8, which is my clipping hotkey, and it should tell me it's gonna stop and then stop.
Recording stopped.
Okay, now let's go and take a look at our clip. Here it is. Let's play it.
Recording started.
And it has started. It's so loud. I think you can turn it down a bit. So as you can see, let's drive to maybe the next toll gate. The audio came through just fine. Like the recording is okay, and we can edit it here. We can trim it. That's the closest one. I guess we'll go to the nearest toll gate, and yeah, we can trim it here, and then I don't know, whatever. so that you remove that annoying recording started and
So loud. I think
recording finished thing. And this cursor is a bit strange. It's not letting me skip past 2.5 minutes. Just open the thing, bro. So yeah, the video quality is also pretty good. I can just full screen it so we can see. It's a bit blurry. I would turn up the bit rate just so it looks a bit better. But when you turn up the bit rate, it also uses more space. Stop the recording. So I'm gonna stop the recording. It also uses more space. So you'll see it also takes that audio that tells you that it stopped and started recording. As I'm gonna hold F8, which is my clipping hotkey, and it should tell me it's gonna stop and then stop. It's so loud. I think you can turn it
okay.
down a bit. So it's not there. But the first part.
Recording started.
See, yeah, it's there. So let's see if there's a setting to turn that down a little bit because it's very loud. Audio, and I didn't see one before. Okay, for this one, I think we can go to our volume mixer, and then maybe we can turn it down here. Audio and capture. Output settings. Voice clipping, input. They really should make a setting for that. Let's hear.
Recording started.
Wow, it's so loud.
Recording stopped.
It is so loud. Maybe metal encoder.
Recording started.
Okay, let's see how much audio we lose by turning that down. I'm hoping it doesn't affect the game audio. So I'm just gonna drive up to maybe the next turn. Oh, I'm just gonna park on the side of the road right here, just so we can see. Okay. Oh, need to stop it.
Recording stopped.
Okay, and let's go back here. Okay, let's see how much audio we lose by turning that down. So I'm hoping it doesn't affect the game audio. Okay, it actually does affect the game audio. These people. I'm just gonna drive up to maybe. So I don't really know how we can turn that thing down because it's so loud. Maybe system, post and upload. No, overlay. Voice overlay. Just the overall opacity of the in-game voice overlay. Oh, okay. It's just overlay. Note yes, I think this one. Enable desktop reminder to clip. Let's see, play recording sound alert. Yeah, is this one. So, we can turn it off, but you won't know if it started recording or not. I don't think there's an indicator. Let's turn it off and see. Recording sound alert. Turn it off. Yeah, that's a problem. So you won't know. Oh, okay. You won't know if your recording started and ended, but see, it does work. But anyway, that's how you can use metal. If there's anything else that you want to see or anything that's not clear, you can just mention that in the comment or with the truck sim guys in on WhatsApp. Okay, thank you. Bye.